Good day, viewers. Welcome to Central Focus from Gamto Radio TV, a station where issues of different profiles are discussed for the interest of the nation. We cannot, as a people, as an institution, without partaking in the progress of the nation. On that base, we bring to you today a topic which is electioneering processes. Electioneering processes. Is it an important process or activities for the citizen to partake or not? What's importance and what are the disadvantages? That is, if the citizens do not partake, what are the advantage and the disadvantage? If they also participate, what are the advantage and the disadvantage? Because in the course of life, there is nothing that has advantage that does not have a demerit. It was on that note that we take it as a point of call for us to educate ourselves and also our viewers, just like you. We appreciate you and then we appreciate us. Let me talk to my colleagues in the house that will be discussing this issue on our own view and impact, also with our experiences, how election processes should be handled. Hajia Hassan, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Ogriman.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me.
Thank you so much. Mr. Ogriman, let me take it from you for a discussion program. What do you make of election exercise?
Thank you for that beautiful question. Particularly when the capital of the most popular black nation in the world is about to embark on the local government election. That's one. Two, Mr. President just appointed the national chairman of INEC. This is an opportunity for him to test run his capacity. An opportunity or a period that usher in the general election. However, a lot of amendments have gone through electoral process. So that is on the administrative work of the INEC. On the part of the citizens, let me describe it this way as a structure that when you refuse to participate in the architectural work of your own house from the foundation level, you don't come back tomorrow and complain that the structure put in place for you is not suitable for you to live on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ogriman. Hajia, what is your take about electoral processes?
I think it's very important for every individual of the country, a nation, to exercise their franchise.
Thank you so much. We always agitate for this, is it equal gender or as a stuff of discussion?
Yes.
Are you, on your own opinion, women are actually participating when it comes to an electoral process?
Yes, of course.
Sure. But why then the cry for denial? That is, women as a whole always were kind of complaints that they were not given the chances to actually
Yes, women
participate.
are complaining, not within the north,
Okay.
within the south or southwest.
Okay.
Not here, the north central core north.
Okay.
They don't allow the women participating in electoral
Processes.
processes.
Okay.
I don't know whether it is because of the religion or tradition.
Okay. If they will have given the opportunity to participate,
Most
do you think
yes,
they will have a kind of a better representation than that of men?
of course, yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Mr. Idris,
Yes, sir.
what are your take to this? That is, if women are given the opportunity to exercise or fully participate in electoral exercise, like Haja is saying now, that they have a better perspective.
You don't even have to repeat what she said because I'm here.
Okay, good.
And I love that beautiful response.
Good.
You see, let's look at it. Right. Exactly what she said. Looking at it from religion and tribe. Religion and ethnicity. Let me take one after the other. In the South, traditionally, they still give gap for men. There's some certain activity that women are not allowed to do. And that goes across every other region. North Central, Northwest, Northeast, Southeast, Southwest. It's everywhere. That's African tradition. Now, in the part of religion, let's look it that way. Islamically, women are not too allowed in the public activities like that. But I'm very sure, I'm certain that in the north, what is affecting women in Nigerian politics is tradition. Is tradition. We cannot stop the issue of religion from happening because religion shaped our life. But let me just leave it at that.
But sorry, sir, to some perspective,
Yes,
it is indeed why women were not certainly allowed to be exposed is the kind of giving them the protection and the security stuff. Knowing that they don't have what it takes to lead.
that is what I'm saying.
Now, is it not better for the those who have been exercising such responsibility as a representation?
It is because you've not allowed me to finish.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
No,
I have the floor.
no, I said that issue of religion.
Yeah.
Let's hang it one side. If you look at it today, between education and politics, that they are saying that in the name.
Yes.
Bringing people out from their house. You cannot say today, I am educated as a woman without going to school. Leaving your house to school has exposed you to the world. Mixing with men and women, mixing of genders. That is the same thing that happened in politics. If you allow your female children to go to school, then what will happen when you don't allow them to participate in the election, particularly being a flag bearer. Don't represent you people. Mind you that men are almost the most dominating part of every activity. But at least, if you see women coming out to contest election, and you know that this person has this quality, what is stopping you?
Support.
But does the religion actually deny, just like you said, does the religion and the culture deny the female one or the woman from being educated?
No.
Then that means that is just a crafty way of human that denies them. That is because we believe the culture itself is to educate. The religion itself is to educate. Then if we now deny a certain gender not to be educated, I believe that is a failure in the part of the society.
If you remember, I just said that the issue of religion should keep aside. So the religion that said that women are to be protected, they are not to be permitted to be in the public. The same religion talk about education that seek knowledge, no matter how far the distance is. No matter how far the distance is, seek knowledge. But seek this knowledge as a man, transfer it to
I believe if
today, women are in market across every corner of the federation. Yeah, what I'm saying. And I can mention prominent universities in Nigeria today from North. Of recent, we have the VC of Abuja University, a woman.
Wow.
Same from Connaught. Head of department. If those women are educated, people will have right to that point.
I believe what is actually happening is just
I said about
a conflict of understanding.
Yes.
Because what like we said, the culture is to modify and so that people of such a society can be informed. The same way, that is education. That is, your religion, your culture are being designed to educate the individual or the society on ways to live their life.
Yes.
Then, if that is the reason, to me, by opinion, I believe it's just a kind of crafty kind of thought that the reason why some maybe genders were denied. I believe if the social act, the society actually lead to the expectation, this will be resolved so that since we are all citizens of the country, everyone will be given the right to participate. Thank you very much. Let's come back to, you made mention of the election coming up in the city, which is the city of Abuja. Abuja, is people well informed that there will be election in the Federal Capital Territory?
To me, I don't even know about it. I'm just hearing it for the first time that there will be election. It's a local government
election. This is local government election that comprises the 6 elected councils in Abuja.
I don't know. I'm just hearing it.
And it's happening this month.
This month?
Yes, of course.
And then
this February 2026.
It's like maybe the people at the helm of affairs who actually to handle such activity, they were not doing enough. Because if they were doing enough, at least 90% or 80% should be aware.
Let's assume it's 70%
should be aware.
It's like anything, sir.
Yes.
You see, there are some issues that cannot, there's no best way to describe it. Other than blame those who claim that they're not aware.
How?
It is visible to the blind and pointing to them that there's a campaign everywhere.
I've not heard anybody campaigning. I've not
There's a posters everywhere.
The poster will not speak.
The culture will not volume.
It's the follow.
How?
You look at the society, the society is dynamic. You look at the society and then knows what exactly. Yes, in an advanced society, technology can work as much.
It's certainly
That is why they say our own part of the world here is a developing set of people.
Mr. Khalifa, leave the word developing.
No, if you don't bring it into perspective, so that we will now know, are they using the technological know-how, or they were still using the formal way of doing things? If it is the formal way that is campaigning in the public, that is not enough. And then, like she is saying now, that the public, much of the population were not aware. We are very clear now. I can tell you categorically that I don't even know that there are exercises to such extent.
Mr. Khalifa,
Yes.
can I respond?
You can.
Yes.
Fantastic. When you see a road sign hanging on the road, you don't need anybody to campaign to you that this is what he's talking about. As I said, if going ahead, use under the bridge. There's nobody mounted there to tell you. You see a campaign poster, Mr. WXYS, a demand of changes come 2026.
I've been seeing poster everywhere.
You said one thing. You said it's just by this the road traffic sign.
Yes,
but let me tell you that. No, not even that. Do you know there are a lot of campaigns like the road safety call? Yesterday, where I fortunate to attend my Jumat prayer,
yes,
some of the officials who are not even Muslims by religion, they were there. The administration of that mosque gave them the ample opportunity to come in and do what? And do the campaign and lecture and educate people what the signs of the road traffic and then how to behave. Yes, they were an officers saddled with responsibility to do some certain things for the public to be aware. So saying, those people at the helm of when it comes to election exercise, the INEC officials were made to handle such a responsibility, that is educating the public when and then what to do at this so end of time. And then that is what we are saying, that they are not living to what expectations are.
Please, can you explain further? What do you mean by they are not living to expectation?
Thank you very much. Just like we said now, from our own analysis,
responsibility.
Thank you very much. From our own analysis, yes, and then investigation, we are made to understand that not even up to 40% of the populations were aware.
Where did they get the data from?
That's what I'm saying now. As a journalist, I have to go for investigation. That's why I am so proud to tell you this, that the officials that were assigned to do this responsibility, they were not doing enough to expectation. And the officials, is it INEC? The INEC is saddled to that responsibility. But however, the social activists can actually go into that, helping those given the authority to do so.
It appears that there are some other activities that have taken your attention. From this.
Let's even agree that there are other activities that are taking my time.
Occupy your mind and you can tell your activities.
But the very people saddled with such responsibility to remind me is the officials of who? INEC.
Is INEC meant to remind you that
is what they were employed for.
Yes.
It's a thing about voter education.
Voter is the same thing. It's the same thing, big brother.
Can I
You can.
If we are talking about voters education,
yes,
it's a different entirely.
Okay.
But one thing that we all know across the whole world, either towards one country, second world country, or first world country, developed country, or developing country, or underdeveloped country. One thing I know for sure is when you see campaign poster that have to do with
campaign poster, you can.
When you see a campaign poster that has to do with names of political party and their logo, what comes to your mind?
I am not saying that comes to my mind. I will look at it as just like any other document.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, you made mention of one thing. You said they were made to give what? Education. And it has no limit. It is their responsibility to do. Is to educate every day. It should be their responsibility.
When you say, if ever heard one, if you see something, they say something. What does that mean?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
I have seen something and I'm seeing something.
No. If you see something, they say something.
Yes. And then I'm saying now, the INEC, especially that of the FCT, were not doing enough. Let me to educate the public. It's an activity coming up as concerning the electoral process.
Let me use this three words. Let me use this three words for you. All right. The human that holds the whole world.
Yes.
Including animal need to communicate. See and hear is our mouth, our ears, our eye. If you are blind, if everybody is blind and your hearing organ is functioning very well, you hear that FCC is coming up. The person is not going to take away. It's 2026. You know that the year we end is 2025. They never know that when the election comes because you cannot see. If the person you cannot see. But if you are not blind and you have any problem, you can see. Now the top one, you can ask question.
Exactly what we are doing here.
That is the question.
We are representing the public.
How can the campaign post who is big enough? Who is big enough? I can't even mention the attention.
There can always be a billboard for crusade. Yes,
the crusade has to do with political party.
No, I'm telling you is that you are saying that in the public there are available posters for what to know. Then I'm trying to tell you that is tattoo. How will I extract? Because that is not an institution. Anybody can do so.
The institution have released the time
you said something which I'm so interested.
How many Nigeria that is even after the post?
Thank you, but so they were to use every mechanism. Going into public to educate the public. No, it is an exercise that should be all the way round. I said all the way round. I said yes round. I said something just now. Yes. Mind you that. But we are telling you now that here in that city, 40%. Like what we have got around 50% were not aware. Where the campaign going on everywhere. That's what I'm getting down to wedding. And one thing is a difference. I say campaign, I don't take it down to wedding ground. That's what I'm telling you now. How many weddings? If they're using that as a medium, yes, it can be used. But what I am telling you, people that were saddled with such responsibility, they are not doing enough. And then I want INEC to campaign people, not campaigning. What is the function of INEC? Thank you to it's to issue timetable. You are saying hold on, please. It's to issue timetable that 6 months away from election. Opportunity is there. The time will be okay, you can buy form and submit your form within 3 weeks. Then you wait 3 months to election, you can start doing your campaign. Now, I can tell you that some billboard is over 5 months now on the street, including small campaign poster, branded vehicles everywhere. That is paperwork.
the physical campaign, bringing crowd together to establish their mission and division for as far as a particular position is open everywhere.
You see, the paper itself can only communicate to those who understand the science. The science, just take for example, if people from Cornut, if we use Larvia to make a statement, they might to some extent understand. If you, maybe from the Western world, if you see the science from the Western world, you will be able to understand. That's all the reason why the institution created a department to educate the public.
In Nigeria, what do we
I'm coming, sir.
In Nigeria, what do we use?
I'm coming.
What language do we use in Nigeria?
It has gone down beyond
What language do we use in Nigeria?
the commercial language we use. The commercial language we use
In Nigeria, in English.
yes, hold on. But in communication, to make things easier, because this is our country and then it must be important to us, the activities must be important to us, we are bound to know that there are some other
Go beyond
exactly using the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo.
that has been done.
That's what I'm saying. You see, if it has been done, the public wouldn't have been complaining. I am telling you that I represent the public.
Let me tell you.
The institution, the INEC or the Department of Education is not doing enough to making sure that people of the city is aware that there is going to be an exercise of voting. Because it's all about the people. It's all about the people, not the institution itself. The institution is being organized, instructed to educate people because of their participation, so that they can participate. If you deny them, it's so wrong. And then, within the constitution of the land,
Nobody has denied anybody.
if you do not educate them,
No institution has denied.
he can actually sue you for doing that. If you are not doing enough, you have to educate them. That department was not just there for a show.
Should we go to INEC and confirm that
I am telling you now.
Do you know if you go to public now and ask the general public
Yeah.
how many elections do you aware of the FCTA, they can only tell you general election.
No, what we are saying. We are trying to look at the percentage. We're not saying people are not aware. We're not saying that the percentage of awareness is not well acceptable to people.
Is it because you are not aware that you believe that other people are not aware?
I am aware, and then I'm trying to create that awareness. But
If you are not aware,
at a larger perspective,
And I believe so many people like you are not aware.
and that's why we are saying it at this platform, so that people who actually in this platform they will hear and actually disseminate it to others. We are helping the idea, and then we are also helping this.
however,
Yes.
let's leave it at that. Because you asked me a very important question.
Okay.
That the advantage of participating in an election.
Yes.
So let me say, and one of the advantages is you earn your opinion by whom you cast the vote for. That's one of the advantage of participating in an election. Then holding your leaders accountable. Because whether you vote the person or you vote against the person,
Exactly.
we are exercising by voting.
Exactly. That's the reason why such education is very, very important and necessary.
Yes.
So that this person, this very individual, can participate and make a choice of whom he likes.
Then another one is a civic engagement. It's a civil right.
Yes.
That if you don't do it,
Yes.
you are going to be upset.
Exactly.
That's right. Then secondly, it's also
If actually he was made to be aware, because he had to be informed by an institution created to do such responsibility.
hold on. You see, I don't know whether you have issue with INEC. That you feel like you want the best way you can mitigate your anger by not going to court is to attack them.
Exactly. If you understand this platform, it's all about what? we said Global Alliance for Nigeria Project Initiative.
Okay.
There must be a change for better. And then for us to go to a wider scope, that is the reason you should know that we now own what? A radio and television. So that our platform, the dissemination of information and educating our viewers can go much broad than it used to be.
Now, let me ask you, before going to this,
My problem is that Nigeria must be what? Better.
fantastic. We are all in it together. We join our head for this campaign. And you know my impact, you know my goals.
That is the reason I said, let's put it at their table, which is the idea that yes, we appreciate them, we commend them, but a lot still need to be what to be done.
If that is what you say,
Yes.
I would have.
No, we need to discuss. When we discuss the perspective, then I can actually bring them back to the discussion table and tell them what actually the needs of the populace.
Can I go on now?
You can.
Now, before going to the disadvantage of participating in an election, let me quickly respond to that particular statement you made. Should we blame the student or the teacher when lecture is done in the class and you didn't pay attention?
Thank you very much. I love that. You have even answered the question. You said when lecture is going on in the class, but I am telling you now, without any doubt, that INEC is not doing enough in educating the populace on what to do, even during the election and after election.
What we are saying, we are not saying they are not doing, but they are not doing enough.
So how do you describe enough?
Thank you very much. They need to keep.
Mind you that I said my advantage to respond to. Please go ahead.
You see, they need to create more platform, more
Awareness.
so that awareness to reach people, educating people, informing the uninformed could be what? Achieved. If you listen to me now, to inform those who are informed better than they were informed before. And also to inform those who are not informed. 3, to educate the general public on how to go about election. Before the election proper, during election proper, and after election proper.
Can I respond accordingly?
You can.
Number 1, to inform the already informed people.
Exactly.
To inform uninformed people.
Yes.
And number 2,
further educate. Yes.
now let me respond accordingly.
But the 2 lines still fall within the line of education.
When you say inform, you inform the already informed people. How do you identify those that are already informed? Hold on. You don't know. No, I'm coming. How do you know those that are already informed? By their faces, you don't know. Hold on. Non-informed, uninformed people. How do you identify them?
That's what I'm telling you. I don't know. If they want our advice, we'll tell them. And then we'll still tell them at this platform.
Mr. Karifa, sir, you want INEC to give you contract?
Not at all the contract. It's
for advice.
Exactly.
It is a new contract for advice.
No. It's my civic responsibility. And that is exactly what we are doing here, to educate and inform people.
So have you informed the people now?
That's exactly what I am doing.
Now, do you know what we are doing right now? So when we know this is for the last election,
Exactly.
who fail on the own part?
No, I will have a reason to justify that.
That is the same way INEC have justified.
No, they were not here to justify. You are only holding their breath.
I'm not holding brief. What I'm telling you that INEC, if you have INEC have them to
If you have tell me, it would have been better this way.
other channels,
It would have been
two other media.
It would have been better for you to say from the information.
All and not information.
Okay.
Online, physically, electronically. inform the people. As a matter of fact, there's a
You say these two channels you mentioned.
I'm going please. Do you know that there's the ongoing constitution of voter registration card? They put an end to it sometime in December. Do you know because of the election coming up in Abuja, INEC put hold. They put on hold that of their until after the election. And more people are aware.
That is not the point of contention.
No, the point of contention is
There is an election, there is a forthcoming election that is going to hold in the city center, which is the federal capital of Nigeria.
yes.
And then the people are complaining that they were not aware. But however, having that discussion, it has enabled that person to be in the know that there is going to be an election. But it would have been better if they hear such from the horse's mouth that there is going to be.
Do you know they are?
I'm telling you that you are not one of the horse's mouth because you are not given the authority. How I wish you are officials
Of
from
INEC.
INEC.
But I'm telling you that I am aware of what INEC have done.
You as an individual, not an institution. You as an individual, not an institution. But however, viewers at home, you were listening to Gampi Radio TV, where issues are discussed, the in-depth of it, the answers, questions are raised, so that we can all be in the same platform. Platform, I mean, that is, we should all get a better understanding of what we're doing, what we need to do, what we need to be done. Thank you so much. Till next time, when we shall be having you in this channel again, I will tell you from my own end here, I will say bye-bye. Let me leave you with my other colleagues so that they can see their lasts.
Viewers, thank you for your time. This is Ole TV station that deal with the issue the way it is. See you again.
Thank you. You can follow us on our platform: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Until next time when we shall be coming your way. Bye-bye. Thank you.